Hey guys, hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to talk about another small EDC fixed blade that's in my collection that I'm crazy about. It's one I'm stoked to share with you guys. Real quick, if you're so inclined, please hit that subscribe button down below and the bell notification icon by it. Bell notification icon will let YouTube know you're a human. It'll also help my videos get seen by other people, and I'd really appreciate it. And I want to take just a second to thank all my channel members. You guys, I appreciate you more than you know. But again, today I want to talk about this small EDC fixed blade from Boker. It's from Solingen, Germany, and it is the Boker BFF Barlow, or Boker Barlow BFF. So the Boker Barlow BFF is a super cool little knife. It is in, I want to say it's AEB-L. Solingen, Germany. Yeah, AEB-L steel, tool steel. Nice deep green micarta handles. It has full tang construction. It has brass pins and a brass lanyard hole. It comes with this really nice pocket dropper sheath from Boker. It's, again, I've seen nicer sheaths, but this one's very, very capable. Holds the knife very well with good retention. And the pocket clip is not too loose, but it's not too tight and gives you great retention. So this knife, guys, for an EDC knife, I can definitely say is one of the best because it is a very neutral handled knife with a nice little forward choil area there, for lack of better terms, or that ricotta that keeps your hand in place. And if you can see with my medium large size hand, I can get a full 4-finger grip on that knife, and the thumb placement, depending on the type of cuts I'm going to make, I can really get good purchase on that knife regardless of the type of cuts that I'm making, even if I'm going gas station grip. So again, this knife is neutral, it is sharp, it is a nice clip point blade, I would call, for lack of a better terms. I don't know why Pocket Metal and I have had this discussion, why it's called the Boker Barlow BFF, what the BFF stands for. Now, I've seen some Bokers, Barlows, or Barlows that have a similar style, but just for comparison, this is a Boker Barlow. I just don't see it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, guys. I just thought that was kind of odd that this is called the Boker Barlow, but this is a knife that I really had my eye on for a long time. When I first started getting into the small EDC game and realized after a couple of Tucsons, maybe even after a Chickadee, that I knew that I liked carrying an EDC on the daily, that this was one I wanted to add to my collection. And I'm really glad I did. So real quickly, we'll do a couple of quick cuttings with it, or cuts with it. And I don't have any more coupon book, but I've got some of this real thin Smoky Mountain Knife Works catalog. And for a thick bladed EDC 60, this is very slicey. I'm just not cutting it very well. That's all cutter error, guys. Let me grab something that I can actually cut. Grab a page out of PP Digest. It's just a little bit thicker. But in either case, this knife is very sharp. I don't know why I'm struggling with the paper. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I look under the camera or through the camera. I'm not cutting it straight. But anyway, trust me, it's very sharp, very slicey. It has been put through some paces. It has whittled recently. It has cut cardboard. Again, it's not the thinnest behind the edge, as we'll see, and it does have kind of a little less than a 3/4 inch flat grind, so it's going to stay a little thicker. But again, for daily hard use EDC tasks, it's good for that, right? It might not be the greatest for slicing through paper, but it's got a very toothy edge and just very, very sharp. So let's get a couple of quick size comparisons. First, let's look at it. Let me grab one more over here, just because I think we'll need it. Let's look at it next to the Benchmade Bug Out before we look at some fixed blades. And as I suspected, let's look at it next to the Benchmade Mini Bug Out. And so it's going to be smaller than both the Bug Out and the Mini Bug Out. So with that in mind, let us take a look at the the Jason Grant J-Cal. Guys, it's early in the morning here. I apologize. I'm a little bit on the brain dead side. And the Bradford Guardian 3. Let's flip those around so you can see that blade on the J-Cal. So guys, it's both a little bit smaller than the J-Cal by maybe about 1/8 of an inch. Maybe about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch smaller than the Bradford Guardian 3. And lastly, we will look at it before we break out the tape measure next to the Tops Bull Trout and next to the Jacob Creates Chickadee. So guys, it's about 1 inch, 3/4 of an inch larger than the Chickadee, and it's about 1/8 of an inch smaller than the Bull Trout. So it's a small EDC knife. It's very, very carryable. It's, for me, there's only one way to carry it, and that is as a pocket dropper. I don't have a sheath configuration to carry this horizontally on my belt, which is fine. But let's break out the Javon Free Promotional Ruler tape measure, i.e. 6 inches long, 3 inches on the blade, 3 1/4 on the Micarta handle. So if I want to measure up to that Ricasa, it's right under 3 1/2. So if I go up here, I'm right under 3 1/2 inches. Again, 6 inches overall, and we'll call it 2 3/4 inch blade. 2 3/4 inch blade. .101 on the blade stock, and then the behind the edge is going to be a little thicker. .0170, and the handle I'm guessing is going to be close to 1/2. .456. The height, .766. So guys, in summation, great little EDC knife. One of my definitely top 5s, if not higher up than that. I carry it all the time. I use it all the time. 2.35 ounces. This leather sheath is pretty substantial. Takes it to 3.6 ounces. I think that's just about perfect. I keep it, and this weekend I'm also carrying it in my left pocket, not in my slip joint pocket, but in my 511 jeans pocket. And then when I take it out, I just pull the blade out. But yeah, guys, nice stonewash or acid etch texture there. The micarta is wearing in really well. It's a nice natural, doesn't have any feeling finish. I do wax it from time to time with Wicked Wax. Matter of fact, the sheath pulls so much of it out. I'll take a little of this Wicked Wax that I use on the blade, and I'll use it to condition my handles too. And what's wild is the sheath will still dry out that micarta. This Wicked Wax is good stuff. Again, it's good for a blade protectant, and it's good for micarta, stabilized wood. Let's see how that looks now. I'm not going to leave it wet. We're going to buff it off. Let's get this closed up. Just get a real quick buffy. And guys, it might leave it looking a little bit slimy, but what I've done is I've protected that blade. I have conditioned that micarta handle. And if you feel it, you can just feel the smoothness of that blade. So yeah, guys, this is the Boker Barlow BFF. It's not a cheap knife. It's around $250 with the sheath. Yet I can highly recommend it because, again, I love it. I use it all the time. Think it's a fantastic knife. I'm going to carry it in my right pocket. But yeah, the Boker Barlow BFF. I got it at River's Edge Cutlery. I've seen them at DLT. I've seen them at GP Knives. Just Google it. You can find it out there. Guys, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for hitting the bell notification icon. And thank you for please looking out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart. Choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.